You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to our live stream. Today is gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna talk about macro timeframes. Actually, it's a recap of the price prediction for 2022. I posted a video in December 9 last year, about the technical analysis in monthly chart actually, and so far it's playing very good right now. But before I'm gonna just do a very short-term technical analysis for Bitcoin. The technical analysis didn't change in 1 day, so of course it's the same. For our chart is just we saw this bounce here. After we have these bullish divergences here, 3 strikes here, and the ADX is negative, so of course this is a very obvious bounce here. And I was expecting Bitcoin will, if it close below $36,000, I mean the 4-hour close below there, $36,000, we will see other leg down to $30,000 or even lower. I'm still thinking it's gonna happen, yes, but it will take more time. Actually, I think based on my experience right now, Bitcoin is gonna enter just in sideways here. Why? Because people will they are gonna wait for the monthly close, 5-day monthly close. As I said yesterday, any close below $37,000 in general is very bad for the price action in monthly basis. Yeah, so I think now the best trade is just waiting and not rushing. Just watch a movie, have fun, play video games or something. Because I think the price is not gonna move right now until we see the monthly close. As I said, the key level to watch in monthly basis is $37,000. Any close below there, bad. I mean, in general, the price is bad, but $37,000 is something Bitcoin must defend in the monthly. Monthly is now, as you can see here, other bounce from the MA21, as you can see here. Yes, second. But if Bitcoin is gonna close like this, well, you know what is this, right? We have the same setup in weekly chart. This is what? It's a doji reversal, right? So continuation. So I would say actually no. I think the best way for Bitcoin, the best close for Bitcoin is closing about $43,000, 44, because you don't want to see this formation printed. Every time when you see this kind of formations in monthly, you will see continuation to the downside. Same as Bitcoin, as weekly chart. Let me show you here. We have the same signature here, and after that, a small bounce, and from there keep falling, right? So that is the thing for Bitcoin in monthly. Monthly is crucial in this month. Any close, as I said before, $37,000. That's why I think Bitcoin is not gonna move all the week. Maybe just waiting for the close. But yeah, this is my confirmation. Below $37,000 to close. Be ready for other red month. Now let's talk about something more interesting right now. In December 2021, I posted a video, my price prediction for Bitcoin in 2022. Yeah, in general, if you want to watch that video, I'm gonna share that video in, I think, in the description of this live stream after I finish this. But in general, I said in that video, if Bitcoin breaks $30,000, yeah, in 2022, there is a very high probability we will see that. Yeah, the next target I'm gonna start looking for is around here. $10,000, $14,000 is the area I'm gonna start looking for, around here. Yeah, it's technically the same thing. The same thing I am expecting, but in this video, in this live stream, I want to explain why I'm expecting this. First of all, is based on volume, this area and this area, they are actually the biggest support for Bitcoin, right? And as you can see here, there is no volume here. Technically, there is, if we compare the volume here and here, it's almost nothing. So if Bitcoin breaks $30,000, as you can see here, $30,000, there is no volume, there is nothing to support the price, and maybe short term, maybe around $18,000, and that's it. It's the only thing I can see as support. Where is the MA55? So usually when you see the MA55 monthly tested, you will see a massive wick here, killing many people, many longs. So I think if I see this price, $10,000 or $14,000 is just gonna be a massive wick. You will see a massive bounce from here. that is my speculation, something like this, something like Bitcoin did in 2020, the same thing. Now, technically speaking, in monthly chart, in weekly chart, Bitcoin is changing the trend, not 100%. When I said we are in a bear market, it's based on my experience because I saw the price action and I am speculating this. But technically speaking, formally speaking, you want to change the trend of one asset, as I said many times, you need to see Bitcoin breaking the area of support very, very hard like this. And this bounce here, in this bounce, yeah, other test to the MA55, you will see your trend reversal in weekly basis. Yeah, something like Cardano did, I think 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's similar thing. I want to explain that. So Bitcoin is in the process. So technically speaking, just using price action without indicators and nothing, I can say $30,000 is the key area I'm gonna start. I am looking for a potential bounce here, and in the next test of the MA55, that is the test. That is the biggest test I am looking for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is getting rejected again from here, okay, welcome $15,000. Yeah, simple. $15,000, even a little bit lower. And if you are a gap lover because you are trading stocks, let me show you something very interesting. Bitcoin in weekly basis, gap at $25,000, and the most interesting gap in weekly chart, yeah, 9,600 in weekly chart. So if you have experience with the stocks and gaps, you know 100% of the time, according to the statistics, all the gaps they get filled, right? So I cannot tell you when, but that is gonna happen. You want an example? Well, I remember very well here. Bitcoin, I think was not in, it was in 1 day time frame. Yeah, I think so. Yes, it was in here. Here, yeah. Bitcoin printed a gap here in 2019. Yes, around $11,000, $11,500, and after one year or price action, finally here's the gap. Let me show you here. Finally here, after 1 year and a half, the gap got filled. So that's why actually for me the prices the targets actually I have for Bitcoin for me makes sense according to the price action, and also we have the gaps. As I said, I am not trading the gaps because if just I trade the gaps, I will have to wait forever, right? But it's very good to keep in mind this, right? So my one day chart time, technical analysis is still the same as yesterday. I cannot change it just because it's 1 day. Yeah, but let me tell you something here. All this area here, this area is not for shorts. This is for longs or buying a spot if you want to buy. Yeah, this is not the area. The shorts always they are very close to the MA55 according to my system, or the biggest area of volume in this case. Here, yeah. So be careful if you are thinking Bitcoin is going to zero, because I don't think so. You will get wrecked if you are thinking in that way. I think Bitcoin eventually this year will crash. Yes, of course, I'm still thinking in that way, but it's a process. It will take time. So this is the area I'm gonna start looking for longs, long positions here. When? I have no idea. I think, as I said before, Bitcoin is gonna just stay here sideways here a little bit all this week, waiting for what? For the monthly close. But again, below $37,000, very bad for Bitcoin. Actually, in general, everything below 43, 44. This the latest high here is very bad for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in downtrend in all the time frames. The only one who so just 2 time frames are good: a weekly chart still, and the monthly. because if I show you 2-day chart, downtrend, 3-day chart, downtrend. And one very interesting thing here is 2-day chart and 3-day chart. This is very bad for Bitcoin, you see. This is a bullish signal here. We have this bounce, this rejection, so fake out, right? Fake out, yeah, fake out, I know. And in the moment when you see in the next 7 days, 10 days, around here, be ready, because sell signals in 3-day chart are destructive, very destructive. Believe me, very destructive. When I say destructive, it's very bad. Here and here. Just two, another one. Maybe potentially we will see the break of $30,000, but it will take time. Maybe all the next month. I'm showing this because people are still very bullish, and it's okay. I don't have any problem with that. But it is all very concerning. Like some people in my group, they are asking me about like anything, like some coins, like if they know they are. I said last week, hey, be ready, because mostly all of them, they will do a new low actually, and actually that is happening right now. So as I said many times, this is time to be careful with your capital and your investments. If you are holding Bitcoin forever, from now, maybe you will cash out in 5 years, no problem. You can buy now. You just hold and just forget about this live stream, because this live stream is for traders, not for holders. Now, I want to show you with my technical analysis here. You know what I'm thinking in macro time frames, but I want to show you something else. Let's use an alternative technical analysis, like more traditional way, because I want to show you this. It's the Trix indicator and the RSI. In the RSI, actually, in my basic program, I'm going to teach you how to use the RSI properly. Well, in my way, not properly, in my way. Okay. RSI, we have the mid level is a 50. Yeah. In general, above 50, bullish. Below 50, bearish. Okay. So Bitcoin is next month is gonna test the 50 level, as you can see here. Yeah. The slope is trying to get positive, but I don't think so. This is continuation in monthly. And you will see in the next 2-3 months, maybe May, April, this level tested. Yeah. Now, historically speaking, every time as OBB, when you see the RSI below 50, is the best time for start accumulating Bitcoin. But the problem with this indicator is the gap is very, very huge. For example, when you see the BMA55 is the 50 level broken, well, you bought here and you are in red for, let me show you, 66%. So it's not like a very, very powerful indicator to tell you, for telling you the bottom, right? 56%. That is not the way of, at least I don't like the idea like I am down 50 or 60% thinking this is the bottom, right? Of course not. But the only thing I can tell you, historically speaking, if you are patient enough, if you want to wait and you are waiting, is, let me change here the color. Oh my god. Middle band. Okay. Here, the next 2-3 months, we will see this test. If Bitcoin breaks this 50 level, you can expect other 50, between 40-50% crash for Bitcoin. Historically speaking, every time Bitcoin is breaking the 50 level, you will see this crash. You see? Crash. Yeah. And here, well, it was a very clear bear trap in the macro time frames. And you see this in the next 2-3 months, 2 months breaking here, you can expect here other 50% crash from here. So that means my technical analysis around $14,000 is gonna be correct. Now, we have the only difference we have, actually the biggest difference we have between this price action and this price action is something very bad. What? For first time in the history of Bitcoin is printing bear divergences in RSI in monthly basis. So this is something like it's telling me if Bitcoin breaks this level, yeah, and it fell claiming again the 50 level again and it's getting rejected, we will see the bear monthly playing. So this is something very concerning, just I want to tell you. Okay, if you see this RSI breaking here, you can expect 40-50 level 50% crash in the next 2-3 months. Yes, according to the backtesting. But you don't want to see, I don't want to see this bear divergence playing, right? The only way I can expect to see this playing is if the RSI is testing the MA55 here and getting rejected. So in this case, in this bounce, we will see a nice bounce, of course, in the price. But this rejection is going to be the confirmation in monthly of the bear divergences in monthly using the RSI. Let me show you an example in weekly chart. We have divergences from this point and this point. Bitcoin breaks the 50 level, and you see what happened here? Rejection from 50 level at $47,000, and after that, continuation to the downside. You see, other crash to $34,000. This is something you don't want to see in monthly basis, because if you see that, it's going to be very destructive. That is my only warning, and actually it's coming. I think this test in the next 2-3 months we will see this test for Bitcoin. And yeah, as you can see here, the slope, the moving average is negative. So be careful, as I said, because every time when you see this, you have this slope. I mean, in this area, you will have your bear markets. You will see your bear markets in crypto space. As you can see here, slope and a slope. And as I said before, this is just the beginning. So Bitcoin in average spends around 6 months and almost 1 year in sideways and bear market. From here to here, around 1 year. Around here. The last time here from the slope to the bottom around more than 1 year, one year and a half. And from the slope right now we have here in December 2021, around all this year and potentially February, March 2023. That is according to the backtesting I did actually. Other thing I want to show you here now is the TRIX. TRIX is very good indicator, but it's a lag indicator. It's very good for macro time frames. Very good. I will say it's very good. As you can see here, similar as a squeeze, you use it. When you see the sell signals here, you are using a squeeze now in my system. Now you understand better the signals here. But TRIX has something, at least this indicator has something very interesting. The slope here, when the slope here, this is when you will catch potentially the bottom, or you will anticipate the buy signal. So when you see the slope getting positive here, positive here, and the TRIX is reaching the zero line, almost the zero line, you will have potentially your bottom. And as you can see here, according to the technical analysis here, we are far away of the bottom of this market. We are very far. As you can see here, it will take months around December all this year to see this, and you want to see something like this, a slope getting positive little by little here, and after that in September, October, potentially you will see finally the bottom of this market. That's why I'm not expecting Bitcoin is going to break $30,000 soon. I think Bitcoin is going to do exactly the same as 2017-18, just in sideways here, and just playing with the hope of many people. Falling people, exactly like 2017, 2018. Remember, trading is a system. is a system designed for losing. Yeah. So who market makers, they want to take our money, right? So we cannot manipulate the market. So that is the game. Now let me show you something more interesting here. The 2-month chart, as you can see here, for first time in the history of Bitcoin, has the bi-monthly bear divergences here, and also obvious bear divergences here from 2017 2021. It's the first time we have this setup here. Yeah, we have 1, 2, and from here and here 3. We have 3, even worse. So again, historically speaking, yeah, you will see Bitcoin testing the 50 level, and it's the bottom of the market in bi-monthly. So we are very far away, maybe other 6 months of potential downside here. The best scenario for Bitcoin is defending this area for other 6 months in sideways here. That is the best scenario without breaking $30,000. If Bitcoin breaks $30,000 like this, you will see, as I said before, $10,000 is gonna be the area I'm gonna start looking for a macro support. Yeah, and that means your favorite altcoins, all of them, they will be destroyed, especially that coins they were pumping like 100x, like Cardano or like Solana, right? Doesn't matter. I am not saying they are bad projects, of course not. The only thing I can say is like a market cycle, right? So sometimes they are very they are pumping very hard, and also they are crashing as well at the same time, very hard. So this is the time. My friend, I am not bearish. Just I am telling you what I see in the chart. That's it. And one thing is, I'm showing you monthly and 3 months chart. So it will take all this year. Yeah. This live stream is for macro time frames. Yeah. If you're looking for 4-hour chart, this is not actually, I talked about it in the beginning. So the only thing I am showing you right now is what I see, and I think any people with a basic knowledge of trading, they can see the same thing. You're using MACD or using RSI, maybe you can search on Investopedia and what is a bear divergence, and you will see what is a bear divergence. Tell me, what is this? Bear divergences, right? So that is the problem. If you don't want to see, because you are in denial, because you think Bitcoin to the moon on 100K, good luck with that. I respect that. But here, I am not following news, I am not following media, I am not following nothing. I am following my own technical analysis. Simple. In this channel, you will never find something like, the next coin to 100K. No, never. That's why my technical analysis is not very popular on YouTube, because I am not saying shit like that. Okay, so let's continue. As I said, I am not bearish on Bitcoin. I am bullish. Why? In macro time frames, this is just uptrend. So the only thing I am telling you here is the best price we are gonna buy Bitcoin. I am not telling you we are gonna sell Bitcoin, right? Where is gonna be the price where we can catch the best price for Bitcoin? So according to my back testing and technical analysis, in bi-monthly, I mean in the next 6 months, all this year, every time Bitcoin is testing the 50 level, as you can see here, is the bottom of that market cycle. So we are quite far, not too far, but we are in the process. Yeah. The only problem here right now is we have bear divergences here in RSI. You can see, okay, let's use the more popular MACD, because I know many newbies, they like to use this garbage. Sorry, but look at this. Even with this indicator, for me is very bad. Look at this. You can see. Okay, let me show you. Actually, even with area, yeah, is more easy to understand here. Yeah. Bear divergences here, bear divergences, right? Wow, yeah. We have bear divergence even in MACD here. I am not using this garbage. I mean, I don't use MACD. I don't like it. Actually, the backtesting is very bad for this. But I mean, if you are using golden cross and death cross with MACD, you're fucked. Simple. So, but the correct way to use MACD is not the moving average. Actually, is the volume. Here, these areas, this. If you have experience with a squeeze or something else like tricks, maybe you can understand better what is this, right? So every time when we have this, look at this. Just look. Let me show you. Tell me how many bear divergences we have in monthly before. Never. RSI the same, MACD the same, tricks the same, OBB the same. I don't know. So if you don't want to see it, it's your problem, not mine. Okay, so as you can see here, even with MACD, we have this official death cross. Yeah, I am not following death cross, of course not. But the only thing I can tell you here, this is the beginning here, and usually you have to see the slope getting positive here, because even people don't know how to use the MACD. And you see this is the beginning. So you want to see something like this, the slope getting positive here, the volume is getting positive here, and potential you will have your buy signal here. But no, we are very far away from that. So let me show you the weekly chart. Maybe I can see something different. Here. Okay. The slope is negative. You want to see something like this. The slope's positive, and potentially you have buy signals. Potentially, but not yet. So the only thing I am telling you right now, guys, is, hey, just I'm showing my technical analysis. I can be wrong, of course. I want to be wrong, yes, of course, because I want to buy Bitcoin. Yeah, I am bullish on Bitcoin in the macro time frames, yes, but I cannot ignore. The fact, like, for first time in the history in the macro time frames, we have bear divergences everywhere on Bitcoin. Yeah, that is my concern as a trader. That is my concern. That is my concern. I will not change the trend for Bitcoin because Bitcoin is in uptrend. Yes, of course, yes. But in macro time frames, for me, I cannot avoid. I mean, my mind is like, okay, as an investor, I'm gonna be extremely careful buying here. As investor, let me explain the difference: investor and trader. Trader is someone who is trading 1 day chart, 4-hour chart, 12-hour chart, and people who wants to make money in that moment, or maybe maximum 1 day, 1 week or 2 weeks, or maximum 1 month. Investors they want to buy here and they want to hold for maybe 3, 4, 5 years. What happened with Cardano? This is the thing. There are some YouTubers I was watching on YouTubers, and also some TikTokers. They said, I bought Cardano at $2. I'm gonna use DCA. Yeah, okay. He said, I bought $2.17. I bought at $1.16, and I bought at $1. Yeah. Okay. So his average price is around $1 with 17, around there. Okay, now he's down around 45%, and he bought 100K. And he said, very smart guy, he said he's gonna buy more. Perfect. Yeah, but be ready. Why? Because this Ponzi is gonna crash all the way down to 0.40, 0.20. Not because I'm bearish, it's because I have a system, and my system is telling me that. Let me show you here with my system. If you are following here my technical my system, and you know what I'm talking about, right? We had a sell signal in monthly chart. ADX is getting negative. Cardano is losing and it's about to close below the MA21. The natural target, where is the next natural target for Cardano? There is nothing. There is no volume here, nothing here to support Cardano in this area. So the biggest area for Cardano is in this area, 0.40. The second one around 0.20, and the last one is this one. That's it. So I respect other ways of trading. Perfect, yes. But if you are doing this because someone, or a TikToker, YouTuber told you, or you read that in the book. Okay, let's do this. My line is here. You have no idea how many videos I watch using this shit. And you see the trend line is broken. Okay, buy here to the moon, 100k. And after what? Okay, yeah, very good technical analysis, right? Very good. So you are, Vivo, you are totally right. Yeah, you are totally right. Exactly, you are totally right. I can see hope in the market. Totally fine. Yeah. So, but here we are for studying, right? We are not bearish and we are not bullish. Just we are following a system and rules. That's it. Okay. So, if you are following a system, you need to do a back testing of your system, and after that, you will see if your system is good or not. The only thing I did here with my technical analysis on my system is I back tested my system many times, and I realized it's working. Not perfect, but it's working, especially in micro time frames, as you can see. I think many people of you, or some people of you, they watch my technical analysis when Bitcoin was almost $70,000, and people were calling for 100k, and I was entering in short here. People call me crazy, and now what? So if you are following this kind of technical analysis, it's because the line is broken, or it's because this support now is broken. Let's play the breakout. Okay, good luck with that. Many times you will get wrecked with this technical analysis, right? I mean, oh yeah, this is my line, and this is my line, and this is my line, and after that other line here. Okay, very beautiful technical analysis, right? I mean, that is the point. That's why I don't follow these kind of things, because people here, okay, this is bearish pattern here. From here, some people, they were doing something like this. This channel, yeah, is gonna break, and this is the top. Okay, let's enter in short here. Okay, they were in profit because they were thinking this is the top. After 1 week or two, oh my god, what happened? The price takes all the shorts here, kills all the shorts, and now people who are entering in long position here because, oh, you see, the previous high is broken. Okay, let's buy and do 100k. What happened? Shorts, fuck you. Longs, fuck you too, right? Sorry, I don't want to be rude, but no, I don't know if you got the point. That is the problem with patterns. If you wanna see triangles, you wanna see squares, you wanna see rainbows, it's your imagination. In my personal opinion, your imagination. That's it. Because you write this line, you will say, hey, this is a rising wedge, right? Okay, but other guy said, no, this is not a rising wedge, this is a bullish pattern. You see, to the moon, right? To the moon. So which one is correct? Which one is correct? You see, it depends of your perspective, right? That's why, because I did it many times, that's why I don't do it anymore. Here I've shown this pattern. In my personal opinion, they don't work, especially in cryptocurrencies, because people are forgetting something very important. Cryptocurrencies, crypto space is not a regulated market. So here, market makers, they can do shit with all the price action. That's why actually I use volume as my lead indicator. Why? Because they cannot manipulate very easy the volume. They can manipulate the price, yes, but they cannot manipulate the volume. That's why I developed this system. Follow as using OBB as my lead indicator. Okay, so now let me show you something else here. Let's talk about the here. Okay, OBB. Bear 1, 2, bear divergence in OBB. The previous low, the previous here, broken. You see? Broken. Okay. Using classic technical analysis here, this is a fake out, right? A fake out. So the next area for start looking for big bounces in OBB is here, and the second one is here, right? Same thing. Yes, in the stock markets, I think traditional technical analysis is working better because they are manipulated. I mean, the states and all they will not allow. They will keep printing a dollar, and actually, for me, stocks are very easy to trade. Honestly, very obvious. But I don't like it. Why? Because the volatility is very low. I prefer cryptocurrencies because the volatility is actually very interesting for me. I am looking for volatility. So in OBB we have bear divergences. In MACD, in RSI we have. In tricks we have all of the indicators we have. And the last one I'm gonna show you is the classic. I'm using just classic indicators, not my system. And here the rule is very simple: above 50, above 0, bullish; below 0, bearish. And now Bitcoin is reaching the previous low in 2015, as you can see here. The problem here is Bitcoin is reaching the previous low here in volume at 2015 here, but here Bitcoin was super bullish, and here it's testing this point, but we are in the macro top. So what is this telling me? Think about it. Who is buying here? People without experience. And who is selling here? All the people who bought Bitcoin around here, around here, around here, around here. That's why here for me as investor is something very concerning. Very, very concerning. So I said, don't get me wrong, I am not bearish. Just I am telling you what I see in the charts, and that's why I am looking for macro corrections. In general, Bitcoin is, when it's correcting, is 80% at least. And from the top here, 80% is around $10,000, $14,000. Yeah, I am not saying this is gonna happen, but that is my expectation. First, remember, I am not financial advisor, but yes, I am sharing you my technical analysis with all of you guys. So now let's talk about micro time frames. In weekly chart, of course, I am expecting a bounce. Yes. Again, $30,000 is the area I'm gonna start looking for if Bitcoin comes here, reach here. Of course, I'm expecting a bounce. But eventually, based on the technical analysis in monthly chart, by monthly, 3 months, blah blah blah, potentially there is a very high probability we will see in some point this year $30,000 breaking down. As I said, the bullish thing for Bitcoin is all 2022 is holding $30,000 first, and not just this, is in a very healthy sideways, testing this $30,000 and testing $60,000. This. Doing this for all the year is gonna be a very bullish sign for Bitcoin. So that is the thing. And now let me compare. Actually, you said something very good about the 2017-18, especially people without experience. Oh my god, yeah. Again, I repeat yesterday this: $6,000 buy because it's the dip, right? Buy the dip. Okay, very good. Testing again, buy the dip, perfect. Testing again, buy the dip, and you see, and so on, right? When you see this in weekly chart, what is this? Contraction phase. If you are here in my live streams or you are in my private channel, you know what is this, right? Volatility contraction. So what is that? The next move is gonna be explosive. Yeah. So any close below $6,000, what is gonna happen? Well, you will see the volatility expanding, in this case to the downside. So you will see this crash. So that is my expectation for Bitcoin right now. We will see a bounces. Yes, of course. We will see a bounce every time when Bitcoin is gonna test $30,000. I am expecting Bitcoin is gonna test here, bounce. The problem is like every bounce is lower than the previous one. That is gonna be the problem. If you see that in the next 2-3 months, bad. Get out. I mean, get out. Why? Because the next thing you will see is the volatility contracting in weekly chart here, and after that, massive breakdown, 50%, and you will see all the bullish people just gone. Okay, the green able. Okay, let me tell you something. The sales, it depends. Could you elaborate a little bit more your question? For example, when did you buy cryptocurrencies? When? Last year or just last week? After that, I think I can tell you something more useful. But in general, I'm gonna assume you bought maybe in 2020, right? Okay. Let's study a little bit BNB, for example, BNB. BNB. If all the people who bought in this area is sideways action in macro time frames in weekly chart, yeah. Now they are very good right now. They are a very good profit right now. But let me tell you something. Technically speaking, according to my system, the sell signal. Oh, sorry. Let me use this one. Here. Weekly chart. In 2021, you had two opportunities to sell your altcoins, two in macro time frames. The first one was at around here in May, April, and the last one was in November. Okay. If you didn't sell in that time for any reason, and you are still holding, but you are holding here in this area, you have two choices as investor. Okay. If you really believe in your project and you have hope, right? You are really like, oh my God, yes, I really believe it. I can see myself, BNB is gonna reach $2,000 in the next 3-4 years. Just hold and hope for the best. Okay. But in my experience, that kind of feeling is the worst thing. When you are in the markets, you cannot trade with feelings. You cannot do it. Okay. So you cannot have I mean, as a humans, we have hope, we have emotions, we have fear, we are greedy, right? But professional traders, or at least people with experience in the markets, they avoid the feelings. So if I will be someone like this guy from somewhere here, I bought BNB at $25, and now I am, even with this crash, I am right now almost, my God, a lot. I am making a lot of money right now, even now. I have two options. I can learn a little bit, at least the basic of trading, and develop a very, very, very simple, small trading system to sell. One way is you can use ATR, or you can use the parabolic SAR. Usually people, they use the parabolic SAR as stop loss. When you see the price, as long as the price is below the parabolic SAR, you are still holding. When you see finally the parabolic SAR broken here and the first dot appears in the top of the chart, you sell. Yeah, very basic and simple system. Not the best, but for people without experience, actually it's very good, especially you're in weekly chart. I don't recommend this. There are much better systems, but you can do it something like that. And also, you have a more sophisticated system, like for example in this case, like I created my own system. In my case, as a trader, I know I have sell signal here. It's forming the sell signal. Yeah, I don't care about my feelings. I will just sell. I don't care if this is gonna be the next Bitcoin. I don't care if it's gonna be the ecosystem, the wallet, the fork, the whatever. I don't care. So, as I said, my friend, it depends when did you buy Bitcoin or any asset. If you bought 1 month ago, maybe you are wrecked right now. But if you bought, for example, right now in 2020, 2021, you have two choices. You have, or don't get too greedy right now and just enjoy your profits and take your profits here, because for me this is a massive distribution. Or at least set a stop loss. At least set a stop. For example, okay, if this asset breaks 200, I'm gonna set my stop loss here. Crash here, doesn't matter. Why? Because I protected all my profits here. You see, it's better than nothing, right? So, but if your scenario is you are buying here the dip here, because this is the dip, right? This is the dip, and you are planning to hold 5 years old, be ready. Why? Because in 5 years from here, this asset is not going to the moon. No, in 5 years maybe yes, but now in maybe this year, maybe then this year and next one, you will see this asset just crashing like many. So you must be ready to start buying more if you're a holder, right? If you're a holder, and don't panic. Don't panic. That is your strategy, of course. And also, I just really recommend you don't buy shit coins like Shiba Inu and these kind of things if you don't want to get wrecked forever, right? So you have two options, right? So it depends on the time frame you are looking for. In my case, for example, one coin I did a Bitcoin, actually, Bitcoin here. When I saw this crash here, I bought around here in this area, $7,000. And because I have a system, I follow my system, I follow my rules. I was holding 1 year Bitcoin. When I saw, okay, OBB is not following, okay, and sell signal in weekly chart for my in my system. So my conclusion was here, distribution pattern, and this is gonna crash. So you know what I did? I closed everything. I sold everything here, and I entered in short position here. So from here as investor, I hold 1 year, enter in short position here, and also after that long position here again. Another short here. Yeah, but in my case, I don't have any right now. I am flat. I mean, I don't have Bitcoin, I don't have altcoins, nothing. For now, just the only thing the only one I am holding right now is Cake, because I am doing a staking. But this other thing, I am projecting this asset for maybe 3-4 years, maybe. But as I said, I have a system. That's why I follow my system. I follow my rules. I don't care about the sentiment, the news, like the regulations. No, I don't care. If you are new in this channel, you will see many times here we project the price, and after 2-3 days, if we are right here in this channel, you will see the news. They will say, it's crashed because of something, because something happened. I think you are new here, so let me explain here. Traders will make money in the right side of the chart, not in the left side. Okay. So my job is trying to project the price to in the right side. So here, people were super bullish, thinking again $6,000, and I said for 10 days, this is gonna crash. My projection was to the downside. Yeah. Even I got some fans in my comments, like some hate, like, no, you are super bearish, like my friend before. And I said, no, I cannot change, right? I cannot change this just because the line is broken. This line is broken. No, I cannot do that. No. Here, this is to the downside according to my system. And after that, what happened? I am not saying I'm right, of course not all time, but following the rules is very helpful. Exactly, my friend. Exactly, you're right. News will come after the move. That is the problem. The only way you can make money with news is you are a friend of Elon Musk, and Elon Musk will tell you 1 hour, hey, buy Dogecoin because I'm gonna tweet about Dogecoin. Maybe you will make money. But Elon Musk is not my friend, so I cannot do it. So please, if you want to trade or you are new in this market, please study what is an uptrend, what is a downtrend, what is consolidation, what is distribution, and you will identify how develop a system, not a sophisticated system, just a simple system. I can tell you right now a very simple system, just using one indicator. For example, right now, actually, you will see this system in my basic training program. Actually, it's for free. It's gonna be for free. The system is very simple. Just if you want to trade about just this one, just is above 50 long positions, below 50 short positions. Simple. If you buy RSI because it's overbought and it's oversold, like as many YouTubers or many people they are saying in media, you will get wrecked. And actually, I back tested that strategy, and it's one of the worst, actually, including also I don't know which one is worse, like MACD or this one. I have no, I don't know what which one is the winner. But you can develop very small system, and the the most important thing here is paper trading. Repeat that system many times, many times, every day. Even if the system is bad, you will learn something. Discipline, following the rules, discipline, doesn't matter what. That is the most important thing here. Yeah. For example, here, okay. Below 50, I am not going to take any short position, any long positions. Above 50, I'm going to take. So here, overall healthy. Okay, so I'm going to take a long position here, and you will see maybe potentially results. Here, for example, you see uptrend. Below 50. Okay, here all this price action is bearish. You see here what happened? Bitcoin crash. Above 50 again. Very short term here. Very short term uptrend. You see? Simple. I'm gonna explain that in my basic training program, but okay, never mind. So guys, in general recap, because actually I'm finishing here. Short term Bitcoin, the bounce in 4-hour chart, as you can see here. This bounce was a little bit obvious. You are following the ADX is getting negative here, but I am getting too short again. Yeah, because as you can see, even with 1, 2, 3 strikes of bullish divergences here, OBB is testing the MI55 again and again. So if we don't see Bitcoin breaking, pumping significantly good in the next sell signal here, I'm gonna be ready for other short-term trade in short position. Yeah, so 12-hour chart, same thing. Of course, we have potentially buy signal here. Potentially we have a buy signal in the next 24 hours, maybe, potentially yes. But the problem is the volume. Volume, as you can see here, even we see a bounce for Bitcoin. Actually, I'm expecting a bounce for Bitcoin is gonna be a bull trap. Why? Because usually something like this, you will see something like this. And in this point, you will see the bull trap, and after that, rejection. Yeah, for example, here, we have this example. Usually it's like that. And now in 1-day chart, the technical analysis is still the same. The ADX is still positive. It's still positive, as you can see here. You don't want to see the ADX crossing the 23 line, because if you see it, you will see the selling pressure to the downside even higher. Actually, it's going to be worse. So I really hope to be right. I want to see sideways here in 1-day chart, all this area tested, because I am expecting Bitcoin will people will wait just for the month to close. Now, the concerning thing here is this is not accumulation anymore. Remember when I said I want to see if Bitcoin is crashing, I want to see something like this, right? This is not accumulation anymore. Actually, this is the, technically speaking, this is the trend of uptrend. The ending. Every time when we have this setup, so yeah, so that means the next bounce for Bitcoin potentially is gonna be a bull trap. Crossing zero line here. Remember, in general, the volume is not following Bitcoin right now. So if you see the OBB breaking down the MI55 again, breaking like this, be ready for other potential sell-off for Bitcoin. So first areas I'm looking for right now is actually $37,000, this area right now. And the second area I am looking for Bitcoin is around $30,000. Yeah, from this area, if this area breaks, actually I'm expecting it's gonna break in some point. We will see this area tested, and from here, of course, I'm speculating we will see a bounce, a significant bounce. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow.